These two breeds are couldn't be any more different in the aspects of what they were originally designed, bred to do. So, go water on my shirt. The Cane Corso originally, being an Italian breed, was bred primarily for personal protection and came from the descendants of the Roman dog of war, and they were used for fighting and for battles and so forth. Now, as countries started to calm down and the evolution of armament and technology advanced, the use of dogs in that capacity for war kind of went away. And just in general, that region of the world, war was not taking place as much. And so those dogs essentially lost a job. The Cane Corso, after losing its job as a war fighter, needed to find a new purpose in the world, and farmers and hunters started using it for those purposes, for farming and for hunting and livestock and droving and farmstead protection and guarding, and becoming much more of a flock guardian slash estate protection type dog. And even then, that kind of wore out its welcome to a point that the dog was simply just not being bred anymore, not being used, and because of economic and political reasons within the Italian peninsula and Sicily, the breed almost came extinct. And it was only because of a few very dedicated Cane Corso owners that really loved the breed that set out to preserve it and eventually founded the Society of Cane Corso Lovers. Essentially, that's what it was actually called. When translated to English, I'm not going to try to pronounce it in Italian. That was in 1970, and they went out into the hill countries and the farms and the very rural areas of Italy to find these dogs still and to preserve them and start breeding and developing them. And it wasn't until 1988 when the dog was actually introduced to the Americas, and then in 2010, the breed was actually recognized by the AKC. So AKC didn't recognize this breed until 21st century. So it has a long history. It's a very terminal history and has kind of lost their way as far as I'm concerned. If you look at some of the pictures here I've been posting of them, if you look at some of the older pictures, the dog simply does not look the same as it did many, many years ago.